because the devotion you had to your son, the devotion you've had to veterans. I mean, I've watched you over the years, for years now, as many other people have. And, on a related yet somewhat unrelated note, but I think it's important, the Gary Sinise Foundation, what you do, and what you've done for so long, what is it that has motivated that compassion, that love for veterans, that work that you do? Because again, it shines through every part of your life, but I know this is really your life's work. What motivates that?
Well, I have a lot of veterans in my family, and it kind of, that's where the early seeds were planted. But as I've traveled over the years and gone to the hospitals, and, I started doing that many, many years ago, decades ago, going to the war zones, all that stuff through the Iraq War, the Afghanistan War, seeing broken families, dealing with injuries and, amputations and burns, and then Gold Star families losing their loved ones and watching them persevere through it. And then really seeing what simply showing up to pat somebody on the back and let them know that you appreciate them and you care about them, and you feel for what they're going through, seeing what that can do, just motivated me to keep doing it. I felt that there was a way that I could serve and give back to our service members who provide our freedom and defense for us. I've benefited from that freedom. I've had a great career. I've been able to do what I want, built a theater, and, had a movie and TV career, all these things, been able to do a lot of different things. And it's all because I'm free to do that. I'm free. And freedom comes at a cost, and people pay for it. And it's the people that raise their hand and put the uniform on and go overseas and do the difficult, dangerous work. I value them. I appreciate what they're going through. And I saw that there was a way that I could help them. And when I saw that it meant something, it just made me want to serve more. And I played 560 concerts for the troops. I've never made a dime at it. It's all for the mission. Raising money for multiple nonprofits. I could see what just, getting in the fight and trying to help could do for somebody. And that has given me a lot of sense of purpose over the year, that there's a purpose beyond just your self-pleasure,
Yeah.
There's pleasure in bringing pleasure to others and helping them through difficult times. And people have done that for me, certainly through this most difficult time for our family. And if I have been able to do that for them and, provide a reliable way for our fellow citizens to do that for them by donating to the Gary Sinise Foundation and helping us in our mission, then I'll feel good when God calls me.
Absolutely. And, okay, we're rounding out to the end here. I so appreciate your time, but, just final question, and I don't ask this very often, and I should ask it more, but how can people pray for you and your family right now in this season as you're journeying through, this loss of Mac?
Well, certainly, we welcome all prayers for our family. But again, we are one story among millions that go through something similar. And then, of course, there are so many men and women in uniform who struggle daily with the sacrifices they need to make to keep us all safe and free. And I'm always praying for them. And I would encourage people to, pray along with me for them, pray along with me for families like ours that are going through difficult times, that have had a loss like ours. The more prayers, the merrier,
Absolutely.
And we can help each other through these difficult times. If more of us would reach out and touch each other, we make the world a better place. And I hope to be able to keep doing that. Mac has inspired me to keep doing it. I know he wants me to keep doing it. And so I'll keep doing it in Mac's honor and honor of so many others who have struggled and need a helping hand.
And you've done that today. And I appreciate you taking the time coming on with us and sharing. I know it's a difficult journey and story to share, but I know you've inspired many by doing so today. Appreciate your time, Gary.
I sure appreciate it, Bill.